great.
That's
Fantastic. So, hi everybody, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Michelle Shimizu, and I am the Territory Manager for Audio-Technica. And this afternoon we are here at Sound Productions in Irving, Texas, talking to Joshua Curlett, the CEO of Sound Productions. So, thank you so much for having Audio-Technica here today.
You bet. Welcome to be here.
Thanks. So just so you know, it is Tuesday, November 12th, and from 11:30 to 1 o'clock, we will have an In-N-Out Burger truck here. So come on down and grab yourself some free burgers. At the same time, Audio-Technica has almost everything that we make here set up for you to be able to try, listen to, touch, and feel. So feel free to come on down and touch all the Audio-Technica equipment.
So it sounds like a sensory overload. We do a lot of good stuff here.
We do. We also have a lot of giveaways. So we've got T-shirts and cups, and we also have a couple of door prizes that we're going to be giving away today, some headphones and a podcasting bundle, which is what it is that we're talking on today. So I wanted to ask you a few questions about Sound Productions.
You bet. Yeah.
We have been working together for a couple of years, you and I, but Sound Productions has actually been around for a long time. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Sound Productions' history and how long you've been here at the helm?
Yeah, you bet. So Sound Productions is just a great company. You know, I got here about 10 years ago because the people. I love the industry. I've been able to have the privilege of working in it and around it for many years, and so that's really how I got here. But Sound Productions has been in business for almost 50 years.
Wow, that's
so it's
awesome.
It's really exciting. We have a great story. Our founder is Charles Kitch, and he, you know, out of need. Elvis Presley was coming in town. He worked at a local music store in 1972, and they said, hey, we'd like to get some equipment. Well, the music store, their disposition was, well, you can buy it like everyone else. So Charles put it all together, and next thing we knew, it was the same tour manager for Rolling Stones, Three Dog Night, a whole bunch of different bands, and that was sort of the first generation of SoundPro.
Wow.
In the 80s, and I'll save everybody the time a little bit here, but in the 80s, essentially, the tours got very exciting. We'll use ZZ Top. They're a wonderful band, but I think they were sort of what broke the straw that broke the camel's back. They had something like 50 plus trailers. You know, they had a petting zoo and a lot of different other things. Honestly, I would have loved to be on that tour.
Right.
But the record label sort of pushed that back, and so because of that, backline went down a little bit for us, and so we focused on a company called Shoko, who we partnered with a lot. So we actually sold a lot of the national touring equipment to regional touring companies, and that really took us in the 80s. And then we came to what our current version here is in the 90s, which is A stock or new equipment. We still have consignment or used gear as well as backline. So we have all three, so that way we're represented. But one thing for any contractor or anyone else out there, we don't do installs, nor will we. I think it's important everybody know we're not going to compete against you. We care about you and we'll serve you.
Right. We're here to help.
That's
but
right.
That's the end
That's
of that,
right. That's right.
Well, I don't know if many people know, but you guys built this amazing event space here a year, maybe 2 years ago. It is beautiful and has a stage set up. So I just thought maybe you could tell us a little bit about the intention of this space. Did it turn out to be what you wanted it to be? I mean, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it's a wonderful space. You know, the street credit goes to Jeff Humphrey, our VP of Sales. This is something he's really wanted to do for many, many years. And really the goal of Sound Production has always been to serve. You know, we one of our, you know, core staples is being servant leaders. And so this room really gives us the opportunity to say, we've got this great space, this space that we can invite in people, that we can train them, that we can educate them, that we can work with them, that they can actually see live displays. And for us, that's really the heart of who we are. If we can't help you, then we're not really able to serve you. And so this room is sort of the brainchild of that. And so just to give you an idea of the room, and please welcome to come out today or anytime.
Absolutely.
But the room is full of equipment that's all functional, that's all working, that is tactile. You can get your hands on it, you can touch it, you can display it. But it also allows for people to get educated. So we do 40 plus events every year. Many of them are CTS certified events. Where you get credit, but at every event you won't get a sales pitch. What you'll get is education, something that you can actually take home and do your job better. We talk a lot about, for Sound Productions, it's about prosumers. professional end users who
Right.
make a living off the equipment they buy from us. So people don't buy from us so they can put it on a shelf or maybe play with it later. They buy
Right.
it so that way they can do immediate podcasts.
Right.
And so that's really what we like to focus on.
That's what we talked about a little bit about yesterday, about like the passion that people have for
Yeah.
audio.
Oh, yeah.
And how it just kind of keeps steamrolling. So for example, for me, I mean, I don't play an instrument, I cannot sing, ask my husband. And you know, for me, I answered an ad in the paper one day when I was about 17 years old, and here I am about 30 years later, and I'm still in this business, and I love it, I'm passionate about it. I've had, you know, just a few jobs, but really focused always on pro audio, and had a lustrous career in the microphone industry. So
Yeah.
glad to be here at Audio-Technica.
Well, isn't it fun? We're 1 degree away from a party all the time.
Right.
Tell me that's not sexy.
I used to say that we're, you know, just an extension of the rock and roll business,
That's
right? So
right.
without having to deal with the artists most of the time, so that's kind of nice. Tell
Well-
me about what your favorite event has been here in this space. Do you have
Well,
any
today
favorite
it's
events?
Audio-Technica.
Of course. I mean,
Today it's
besides
Audio-Technica.
today, obviously.
You know, I think that there's a lot of different events that I think are really special. But to me, I think if I could, without not answering your question,
Yeah.
but answer it, I think that the events that are most special to me are the ones where we get to work with people at the end of the day and the light bulb moments happened. For me, those
Right.
are the special. That's why we did. There's no price tags in this room. And so for me, it's really important that when people leave, I want them to feel like they're empowered to be able to go and do something, because even though contractors compete against each other, and in theory churches also compete for attendance, I think what's really important is we all have the same goal,
Right.
right? And it's the production value of where we're at. That's fun. Everything we do really
Yeah.
is a joy.
Yeah, and everything here, you know, something that people want, need.
Yeah.
Do you play any instruments? Do you sing at all, or?
Well, I sing.
Got a band?
Not well. I sing with my kids all the time, and it's a lot of fun. But my wife's the beautiful voice. No, I actually.
that's
so
nice.
I've played saxophone for since I was a boy.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
And honestly, I you know, so if my wife's hearing this, wink, wink. I'd really like to start playing Spanish guitar. I love Spanish guitar, so that's sort of my next goal there.
And how many days until Christmas?
That's right. Well, I
Anybody?
don't know.
Okay.
I think Stephanie's over there sending a message to my wife.
Right,
Thank
let's
you,
hope so,
Stephanie.
right? So 2020 is right around the corner. What
That's
should
right.
we expect from Sound Productions in the next year or so?
Yeah. Honestly, it's always about value proposition. If we serve our customers, they're going to honor us with business.
I think so.
The main staples for us as value proposition are going to be educated sales team members and account managers that help them get the right product
Right.
the first time. Wonderful products that Audio-Technica and others serve. We also are committed to appropriate stock levels, so that way people can get it right and get it immediately for immediate deployment. And training and education. I think it's important that people, there are many really talented people, and they deploy the same speaker and amp combination, or they might have. And then once they get trained up, they say, oh wow, there's a whole new world, or
Right.
hey, I can make more money
So
or
many
margin.
things to explore, right?
And that's really
Yeah.
what we want to focus on. How do we help people do their jobs better?
Well, I can see things are going well. You guys have expanded into the front, built some more office space, hired a bunch of new salespeople. So I can see that great things are coming here to Sound Production.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to thank you so much for your time and letting us come into Sound Productions and educate your customers, and of course your sales staff, who are awesome and friendly and very knowledgeable.
Thank you.
Again, we're going to be here today from 11 to 3 o'clock. 11:30 to 1 o'clock. The In-N-Out truck is going to be here giving away free burgers. So we want you to come on down, touch the Audio-Technica equipment, meet all the awesome people here at Sound Productions. And thank you again so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you for coming, and thank you for being here. I just
Thank you.
I think it's important that you know, that everybody knows that partnerships are important. Just like SoundPro tries to partner with our customers, I think that partnerships with vendors matter. And thank you guys for taking the time to have your people here, have all this wonderful equipment, and be here. So thank you guys for making
Great.
that effort.
Thank you so much.